What's up, Ghost? Hi. Just checking in. But we do believe, Ghost, our spectral friend, you've got other places to go. Greetings to anybody and everybody out there. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Benintendo is here with you, here to wish everybody and anybody out there a good morning, a good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Of course, as we are very fond of saying. If you are in a different spot of the universe that doesn't recognize different parts of the day, we just got to know. What are you doing? How are you getting us? How are you getting this fine, fine stream? Questions abound, and we have them. But not the time or place for that. As previously stated before, Andrew Benintendo is here with you, here to fire emblems, to emblemize fires, to do so in the 8th iteration, to do so in the most tact sort of way, to do so in the style of Swords and Peace. Shobi ye, bringing of animations 20 into the pit. Also giving a shout out to the Ghost there, yeah? It's just, the Ghost should not be. Just hope the Ghost stays back. It is another user, though. Crocodile Hat's gotta take off his crocodile hat. Replace that with a crown right this minute. Crocodile Hat is the first chatter, the first one throwing elbows, the first one shoving fools in the pit. Good to see you, baby. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's not quite as good to see this game, but we're going to do it. This is something we're going to do today. Let's do it. Take a deep breath, everybody. Grab your sidewinders right here. Let's wind some sign. That was our fourth. Our fourth was spent, well, IRL Andrew Benintendo's fourth was spent in a spot quite a large distance from where we were at, so we couldn't do this. We couldn't make videos. We couldn't, make any highlight videos from the Black Jacket days. We haven't done that in a while. We should probably crank out a few more of those. We have some somewhat ready. But it was a good respite. It was a good respite. Didn't have to do work stuff. Did not have to do any of that. Did not have to. We didn't come here, so we're staving off burnout. It was good to do a couple things that we don't usually do. So it was a good respite. We trust yours was similarly filled with the red, white, and blue. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go here. Let's go Day of Wrath. This is what we're doing. We recall this cutscene. Actually, we don't. What we recall about it is that it's not especially worth... Oh, fuck. It's not especially worth sitting through. Well, we're going in anyways, regardless. So recall that despite this map's Kaizo tendencies... we actually were not doing badly on it. We actually were not. Despite not knowing what to do. Now we've got a much better idea, and we know to aggressively go here. Okay? We're going to aggressively go there. It's going to be the Tristan show. Show you where he goes, show you what he knows. And this is where he's going to go. He's going to stop him. Or die trying. So this is what's going to happen. Speaking of the devil. Uta speaks with Quinn over there. Oh, not on this turn, though. Fine. And we know that a couple of interesting items... Oh, wait, hold on. Something we didn't do that we meant to do. We were so interested in bypassing an aggressively unessential and forgettable cutscene that we, yeah. This is what we should have done right now. See what's in the armory. See what's in the armory. Okay. Good items. Good items. Divine. +5 luck. Okay. Luck, again, unless your name is Octavia, it's got a very fringy use here in this game. It's like, yeah, it gives you crit avoid. If you're like Lucky getting doubled up by most enemies, you got skimpy defenses, it's not going to matter. They're just going to take you out outright. Radiant, which you've already got, don't you? You've already got this. It'd be nice to have somebody else who has it, so that would be good to have. We're just going to end. Again, you can see we have a good amount of money. Have to be very suspicious of this so we don't blow it all here at once. Oh, physic. It's pretty cool. Okay. Gotta be very, very careful that we don't blow it all at once. Now, we've seen some very interesting things pop up here in item shops. Some things most interesting indeed. So, if we lose an item, if we don't get an item here, let's just get a couple of these things. Luna, yeah, let's go ahead and get one of these. Let's get one of these, and let's get one of these. Is it Divine or Radiant that we're looking for? Let's get another one of these. They're there for that. It's there for our use in the future. We do have a good amount of Dark Tomes here. And I recall that there were a couple of interesting items in the far northwest. A rescue staff and some item that's much less interesting, like an Amina Reaver or something. Cool item, but we're not sucking anyone's dick to get it. Let's make one thing very clear. Okay, cool. You're pretty good. Again, we took a look at this. Took a look at a lot of these in the interim. And we've already done some shuffling to that effect. So we needn't do much more. We're going to save this right here, or there is no turning back. So not only has she received an ascension to Paladin, and let's face it, Paladin is really, that's her. That's what she's doing. Eric the Intelligent. Username checks out with that. Very, very fine life choice. May your stride into the burning horizon be, well, strident. We had a choice to ascend her to Ranger or Paladin. We think Paladin's... the game was made, it's like, come on, make her a Paladin. We could do the trollish thing and make her a Ranger. I don't think she's cut out for that. Though a couple things do intrigue us about turning her into a Ranger. This is pretty good. These two numbers are pretty good. This helps with bows. So does this, with considering as though her aversion to direct attacks. Actually, that might be the better pick for her. This said, we don't have any Paladins, and What's-Her-Face is just absolutely killing it as a Ranger. So just for the sake of class diversification over here, this is what's going to be happening. Has Laurel become viable yet? Laurel is a viable unit, provided she has specialized weapons. This is good in her hand. She's been actually doing very well with this. Problem is, think about her. Those specialized weapons could be even more special in other better units' hands. She does have these going for her. Again, we recall, Lucky. She's like a physically attacking Lucky. Only he's a little prettier. She's a physical attacking Lucky. That's what she's about. And she's doing just enough to stay alive and to be a bit of a contributor here. So this is what's happening. And there's George, 0173, making his presence known. as you should. Greetings, George. We trust all is well in your world. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Enough of this chit-chat. We've been speaking a little bit too much over here. Have been. Now, granted, compared to the dialogue the game gives us, it's not nearly enough. But it's action time. We can escape. Yeah, we've done a couple of these here. We did not actually know that. We do know that there are strange and curious quirks about Crocs. And not only about the shoes themselves, but about the creatures in question. What's up, dude? Quiet. Again, the entire crew has to move as one. The entire crew has got to move as one. Now, of course, we know Papanir from the Far East is going to be Millie and her two Pluckish Pegasi associates. It's they're curious as to how they've earned an ascension despite their curious numbers. We've got to wonder about the training program or perhaps the genetic quality of the area from which they come. So let's go ahead and do this, babies. Quinn to win. And we are not of the thought that Millie, despite being at a very advanced level, can 1v the East there. The enemies that arrive in the East. Or the enemies that are currently in the East. The Northeast to be specific. Okay, there you got some, well... Oh, Shindo is going to pop. Shindo has not yet popped up here. Cool. Tristan is going to assume the position. So when these enemies come out, they're going to run into a bunch of Tristan in the face. That's what they're going to do. And Tristan can take a lot. Not a ton. It's like he's got a good number here. Pretty good number here. But this number is rather bad, though he's got this to slightly offset it. Yeah, we did that on basically our second or third try. And we could have actually proceeded with the losses incurred in that chapter. We could have definitely done that. Inane Dreams, good to see you. Always good to see you. That being said, it was a little drawn out. Like, we were just trying to search for every little item we could. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do this. Laurel. Laurel, who are your supports? Let me get a look at that here. You, of course, have Tristan. Scored is still very much around. Scored is not in this map. He'd help out a lot. But he's not here. And Fabian, yeah, okay. You get something going on with one of them. Seems you're last to arrive. Rampart 1117. Good to see you, baby. Good to see you. Well, you arrived before Carlisle over here. You arrived before Carlisle. That's something that you can accredit yourself to. Okay, these guys just came out here. They just did that. Now we trust Tristan can take this three-way gangbang with the best of them. We trust he can do this. We're actually curious about this guy dropping this door key our way. Or maybe even the chest key, though. He's probably not going to... He's going to open up the first door. And it's tempted to have him go here to open this up so the chest keys can drop our way. This said, we're going to have access to one or both thieves at the same time. We actually look forward to the paths converging and having like this big chapter with like 10 chests. And both of our thief boys can do some work. They can prove their worth. So Tristan is going to step here. Hold. What do you got in your hands here? What do you got in your hands here? Okay, a brave lance and a bow. Tristan is going to stand up and deliver with an axe. This one right here is going to be coming at him. He's not going to be coming at Tristan. He's going to be opening up the door. This one's going to be hitting him from afar. This one's going to be hitting him with probably a bow. Either way, he's got his hand axe. We'll see if he survives. We'll see if he survives. You can cheerlead for him. You can do that. You provide some kind of support. You have a wind support. We do believe that gets him speed, which does Tristan very little good. But, you know, it needs resistance, okay? This one's going to hit him twice with this Flux Tome. Maybe twice with this, although he deals with that pretty well. Quinn to win, baby. Quinn to win. We don't need to do much here. We're just going to click around and get our supports moving a bit. Hi, Milla. What's up, Millie? Yeah, we are live on TV in glorious color, in glorious 720p. We're streaming both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. We're not going to push our luck. Oh, look at this. This tin can just cucked. Just cucked that guy up there, the assassin, the Whisper, rather, out of opening up that door. Interesting. Okay. Nice job, Tristan. Oh, okay. Yeah! I'm a green unit! Just when you think that you've seen the dumbest people you've ever seen, leave it to a green unit to somehow achieve negative IQ. They found a way to do it, everybody. That's actually a pretty big accomplishment. Millie, almost getting the one shot. See if you can get the proper one shot here. This is not a very good idea for you to do because it leaves you a bit out in the open. Yeah, you can't quite get it, and that's fine. This is fine. Just, again, you got some tankish qualities here, Milla. You do. Millie, Mill. You do. Let's just say they're starting to, you're not tankish enough in either this category or this one, this is physical defense, to be a proper tank. So get your dodging shoes on, okay? Remember your days as a dancing girl when you were this tall in studios. We know your parents did that for you. Actually, you probably didn't go to a studio. You likely had an individual tutor. Still, do that. Remember those days. Okay. She probably remembered her days, her instructor being needlessly strict, making her tie her ponytail in curiously tight ways that caused scalp damage to her hair well into her adulthood. That's probably what got her angry there. She'd rather not utilize her dance experience if she don't need to. Inane Dream says it would be funny, go to a bar and then Andrew Benintendo appears on screen on like sports or some show. Make it happen, baby. That'd be a curious novelty. Someday, baby, someday. Someday it'd be Fire Emblem in the sports bar. Start small. I gotta think, what's like the slowest sports time of the year? Probably now, at least in the Americas. Like, well, not this minute with the World Cup going on. But like, the thing about it now is that baseball is the top sport. But baseball it's like regionally enthusiastic. It's like you don't hear much talk about it on the national news outlets. Then again, it's got like a regional interest, and it's always just something to look at. Baseball is arguably like the best second screen sport because it moves kind of slow, and you can doom scroll on one screen and watch your favorite team on the other one. Hopefully it's not the Pirates. This hack is a blood sport. This hack is a blood sport. Well, this hack is, it's quite terrible. Like, we can already see our friend Tristan over here effectively, indirectly kept this one from causing a ruckus, okay? This one here is looking to cause some trouble. And Tristan's sitting here like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. This is the face of someone who means business, in case you didn't know. Unfortunately, he wears green, and that's a huge problem. One up, Annie. Good to see you. Good to see you around these parts. Good to see one of your esteem in these parts. Hope this day treats you well. If we had half a brain, we would keep him right here. Just please note, this one was able to dent his armor. 11 HP. But he's like, nah, I'm just going to get that right. Actually, he didn't get that right back. Oh well, but he's got some hits to take here. And please note, when standing here, like, this one can't get to him. This one can't get to him either. So if these three right here are not looking to start any crap, they would not occupy this spot here because these two are both capable of indirect attacks. This one can't hurt a fly, but they can cause, they can cause other problems. This is a little annoying. This is a little annoying right there. Ah, yes, Papa Bear fame, going streaking. That's the kind of streaking we like to see around these parts here, as we're fond of saying. Someday we'll find a use for all of those funny little circles people keep collecting. We need to have our people get up on that. Lest we keep sending them to North Korea, and that's, hey, sacrifices need to happen because they keep forgetting our sash. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this here. You've fooled around in Fire Emblem Builder enough by this point to respect the creator for at least seeing a project through to completion. Yep, that's... the hacker likely worked hard on this design. This is why it's a little bit vexing. It's almost like an artisanal design is what we've got going on here. It's specifically designed to play through inside of one way. And we're sure it's brilliant if you do that. But you can see we've got dead people here. Well, you can't see the dead people here because they're dead. We have a clearly not full crew here. And we have a clearly not full crew here. She was likely supposed to be joined by other considerably, more effectual flying units, but instead we got the human fodder we did. So again, she cannot afford to be, to fail to dodge much of anything here. These guys can hit, but so can she. All right, what's going on here? So we've got puke heads coming at us from here now. We're fine with this. We're fine with this. We're fine with this. The problem is Tristan is up here, bullying this one up here. Now, we can swap Tristan out. Tristan is the one who is best suited for taking this gangbang. None of them have indirect weapons. And the problem with them coming at us all at once is that you can see there's 6 of them. They're all going to hit us at once. It's not like we can face them all just 1 or 2 at a time, okay? There's 6 of them. You can see them there. This is your attack range, this is your attack range, this is your attack range. So we can bait this one We can bait this one just fine. They're going to be chucking this short little spear at us. That's what he's going to be doing. Fine. So we are going to be taking Tristan off duty here. This is what's going to be happening. And put him right here. Hold this. Hold on. This is the attack range? Yeah, this is because of you, right here. You're going to be facing the double Ascendant. This unit has received 2 Ascensions. Tristan is not. We're tempted to go ahead and face off against this one. That's what we're going to do. Not going to have anybody occupy this right up over here. No one does that. So that's why this one hopefully won't move. We won't have to face a 2-front war. This crew won't have to face a 2-front war. You can see they can't do that. Like, they can't. She probably should have made an aggressive turn this way, just to join this crew. They are in desperate need of some power. Our most powerful unit there is her, and you poke her with a stick and she dies. That's kind of her thing. We're, of course, intrigued by this right here, this magical strength, the highest in the game. Less, this worries us, this number right here. This is possibly the lowest in the game. And these numbers are quite low themselves. She is deficient. Okay, let's go. Couldn't help but notice that her defensive gains are higher than her resistance gains. At least they're supposed to be. We don't think she's lived up to that, to those meager expectations. But she's lived up to this one. Almost. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Let's see what this crew can do. So these two are going to be a little behind. Then again, it's like they're going to be with these guys here. So they're not exactly going to, because these two are closer to this crew than these two, they're going to reach us at the same time. There's no way we can carefully pick apart at them anyway, any more than we already are. Quinn, go and get with the healing. Okay, I do believe we've seen this question, this one. It's like, yeah, Fabian, how are your parents? You not visit them? Well, after blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, shut up. It's like we've seen that conversation before. We actually forgot what it was about, but it could not have been too terribly worthwhile if we have forgotten it. What we won't forget is to take out the blade of many things. It's the blade of motivation, inspiration. It is the blade of desire, of contentment, of gratefulness, of gratitude, of admonishment, of punishment, and of victory. Our inevitable victory will come. Rampart 1117 says, yes, 65 in a row, baby, 65 in a row. We remember your venerable house, yes? How could we forget, baby? How could we forget? Speaking of production, any post-mortem on the last stream says inane dreams. We're not entirely sure what you mean by that. Is that because of the technical issues during it? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's very simple. That's very simple. We were streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Streaming to both at the same time. Oh, yeah, she's going to get clunked by this. She can't dodge that, no matter how many dance classes Mila has done in her day. She's not getting out of the way of this, and it's pesky. Hacker likely gave her this because of its natural advantage against weapons like this. But anyways, it's quite simple, and we were taxing our computer. Our computer is using a full 3% of its power by streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And they're like, the technological forces that be said, no, we can't allow you to use 3% of the power you paid for. So we're gonna drop frames like they're bad habits. Okay. 18 is her lucky number. She has critted twice. She has attacked exactly twice, with crit rates being 18, and got them both. The odds of that happening are like 3.8%. We also have some slight microphone issues here. It's just fallen off our chest. Of course, Milla gets clonked by that. She does not win the coin toss. She cannot afford to lose very many more of those. Is this ASMR, or is this our golf voice? Golf voices, if you think about it, are the original ASMR. Okay, that's his ASMR, not quite our thing, but that's maybe we'll consider that option. It's never shut any doors, never close them, affix them shut. Just maybe crack the door open, leave the crack open, leave your life open to crack. That sounded interesting. Yeah, we're killing tonight. Well, one up, Annie. None of our units here have died to this point, so we're doing something right. And maybe we'll take our path into a bit of a more ASMR. Gotta look into that, and I'll have our people discuss that. Milla has a 100% chance of getting hit with a bow. No one here carries bows. Very strongly consider having her just abandon post here so she can reach these guys sooner. That will leave this one here. She's going to do that exact thing. She's going to come here. Millie is going to come here. What she's going to do. Okay, which one of these don't you need, Millie? You're not going to need this chapter. You can actually attack with those things. They're kind of cool. And you can attack from 3 squares out, but yeah, you're not. Just go with this. Just go with this. Essentially every time. Maybe this will give you speed, and maybe this might have been able to get you a dodge against those bows, but just stay traditional. You're going to stay and grab some drugs. You're a drug fiend over here. This is what you are. Okay. Never forget that. And she has looted the drugstore in her pocket. Maybe golf announcers should do more random pops and clicks. Yeah, that's like the thing we don't have a pop filter on this thing. We can't. It's the size of a lima bean. And there's a reason why ASMR people don't usually use lapels for their thing. Time to bless this putt with some RNG. All right, Izzy, you're going to bless this pukehead with some arrows to the face. You see, this is the problem with doing this. Oh, wait, hold on. See, this crew have actually dropped back. One of the reasons why this hack is bad is because the solution to everything is to drop back. None of our units can withstand the gangbang. This gangbang. Well, maybe Tristan can. That's a big maybe. Even after we get rid of 2 of these guys. And we don't think these guys have the firepower to get rid of anything more than that. Uta, here's what you're going to do. You're going to see what you can do here. Okay, yeah, sure. Getting absolutely clobbered over there. Izzy. Izzy. Izzy, 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 Izzy. 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 Now, Fabian tends to lack power in general. Just doesn't quite have it. I mean, this guy's got some... See, this number's pretty good. Number's pretty good right there. The Quinn. What you got here? Are we really just gonna YOLO this? Like... Because if he dies, it's over. If he dies, it's over. We can do it. Inane Dreams. Have you ever heard of the game Shut Up and Jam Gaiden? That's a, tell you what. It's a cross between like a 90s JRPG and like with some basketball elements. That's a very strange combination to anybody and everybody involved, because those two Venn diagrams don't have a ton of overlap on them. Izzy, we're YOLOing this. Okay. 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 Sometimes the risk pays off. She's just increased her odds of dying by about 80%. Let's see her gains. Raise her shades for some Izzy gains. Okay, you're playing to your strengths here. You're playing to your strengths, and we like that. Cool. The balancing in this game is, it's all kinds. It's not really bad. That's not a strong enough phrase. It is one of the worst things committed to digital entertainment. Yep. Do you feel lucky, Uda? Do you feel lucky? Because Uta can absolutely put a hurt on them. The problem is everyone here puts a hurt on her. We doing this? We really doing this? With you, Laurel? All right, we're YOLOing this. This is it. Quinn, move forward. Okay. Okay, cool. Uta, the enemies really like going for her when they have a chance. They really like going for her when they have a chance. We don't believe any enemy here has ranged attack abilities except the Lancers. Oh wait, these guys do, never mind. So of course they've got a Brave Lance too. Why the hell wouldn't they? Could very well be there. Inane Dreams could very well be. We are unfamiliar with that particular work. But if one of your status is making such a statement, we are not one to... No, we err on the side of you being correct, if given a choice between the two. You're certainly correct enough to show up to this stream. All right, Tristan is going to be taking point here. There's no question about that. Will you be taking enough of a point? That's the question we have. Gotta love Fabian. Gotta love the Thunder Tome, too. It constantly falls behind here, but especially here where we need to. Like, fine. But Tristan is going to just... This is the time he takes point right here. Okay. Let's get this pesky student of the blade out of there. Oh, Tristan's going to Gainesville. Gonna go there at University of Florida, home of the top party school. Let's go see how he does here. Okay. Looks like he's been chasing some tail down there at Gainesville. This is fine. Like, it's what people do there. You understand, of course, his, he has a thing for the ladies. He had a support with, Clara here, but she's dead. Just make sure that, she doesn't know about your trip to Gainesville. Of course, looking at this guy here, he's got very little riz. He's wearing green for crying out loud. Okay. So we have these guys here. This is what we have here. Fine. Hey, Fabian, what can you do? Now, we are highly of the thought someone here is going to die. Just don't do it. Okay, here's what you're going to do. See this avoid number, which is actually freakishly low? You're going to try to get that up higher. 39 is good, 43 is good, 43 is good. Hold the slicer bow. That's what you're going to do. Just hold on to that. You are going to be attacked on at least 3 sides. Actually, you can be attacked on all 4 sides. You can... This is a terrible place for you to be. But you had to take it. It keeps you safer, it keeps you safe, it keeps you safe. Do you have the ability to use the... You don't. To use the staff that Quinn has? You don't. Okay, so your HP and your HP are going to be slightly disadvantaged. This might take some of the heat off of him. He can't take much heat. He's not. He's a little sensitive to high temps. Whoa. He's getting doubled up on, isn't he? Yes, he is. Fabian, you were... Inane Dreams is in our chat. We know Inane Dreams is good people. But those weren't instructions, okay? It was cautionary. All right, we're doing this. We're doing this. Everybody gather around. We're doing this. Come on. The hell is this ghost doing here? Get out. Get out. Fabian. The lucky of the group, to be sure. We called Laurel that. We think you're more that unit. Minus the staffs plus bows. You're a little faster than Lucky. So he's a little bit more traditionally survived. Still. Yeah, you protected. You protected Uta, you protected Quinn. You protected Izzy, you protected better units. This is what you were doing with this turn there. We're not sure how many more units can die. Because, again, we're going to have to put up with this split route nonsense for probably until the very end of the game, okay? The routes, we know what's going to happen. It's going to be like they're going to take a little bit too much cue from Fire Emblem 8. And they're like, no. The Ephraim and Erica paths, they should not have come together until the final chapter. This is what this game is going to be. We are like 82% sure of that. Either way, you were a homie. You made some contributions. And we shall remember them until the next half hour rolls around. Fabian, one for you. Hold on. Fabian, one for the homie. And one for me. To die here would be such a shame. Well, it should have been better. To quote the Dark Souls community, get good. Okay. Picking on her, as we can see. So we see what they're doing here. We see what they're doing here. If both of these coin tosses land on her, we're doing this again for... Actually, we're just going to reset. We don't think we can afford to lose. See, let's look at what happened here. Let's do the math. Well, now let's first see what happens. So we saw what happened to Fabian. Now we're going to look at, see... Oh, wait, this guy is not going up against another tin can. He's going up against this guy. A more accurate units. Okay. Okay. Okay, speed is kind of Laurel's thing. So we don't... so we don't... Not going to ever see her doubled up. And I think that Milla here forgot speed was also her thing. She should dodge more of those. Okay, she hurt us. Let's say she would have flubbed this 97, we would have had to open our wallets. Oh, don't flub these sets of gains, Milla. Recall, since you became one of these, you've decided to take up this mantle in earnest. The number of arrows you've received have just not reached expectations. Okay. She's taken our words with a bit more seriousness. Four good arrows. You can't complain about any of this. Cannot do this. These are 4 good ones for her. Like, if this number is going to stubbornly stay small, these have to grow. This has to grow. It didn't here, but that's okay. If you get these 2 every time, you can pretty much stay here. Let's put this in the hall right now, shall we? Inane Dreams says, around the time I joined, drinks became a frequent occurrence. We have to, temper our eulogies here, because as we said before, we're going to be stuck with these truncated parties. And this is a truncated party of a truncated party for kind of a while. We think so. We got to be very careful with who we keep dead. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what can be done here. This is the number we're looking at here. Oh, 21. That's really high. We're thinking that every unit here has the ability to withstand an attack from you. You're going to be doubling up here, so we need to get you out of here. These units cannot double. They would not anyways. So, then again, it could be just fun to have you just go ahead and take this to them. All right. Not bad. Not bad. We would, considering as though this is splashing, we're thinking this number here should be a little higher, but okay. It's the way Laurel is viable. It's the way she received a level 19 ascension. And this number still remains disappointingly low. We don't think she's come close to this. We think she's at least 2 behind that, where that is. This chapter makes for a fairly... I guess the creator forgot to change enemy palette when making it. We think that the creator of this was not visually oriented. You can see they borrowed a lot of assets from the original version of the game. I don't care what this says. This is not a name we say in these parts. This is Carlisle. Carlisle. It doesn't need to, even this is a lot like Carlisle, who was blindingly loyal to Ismarie there. Oh, my queen! It's nah, bro. She ain't letting you hit. That's probably the best part of the plot of the Dark Stone, is that got fleshed out really well, and it to very good effect. Every ROM hacker is a gangster until it comes to art school, which is strange because there are a lot of ROM hacks out there that are visually impressive. Okay, we're interested in getting these two dead, but you two, your skills are best used against these two. And your weapon is best used against that one. Let's put you here with your trusty lance on you. Oh, don't do that, Laurel, you idiot. Let's see how you do here. We're guessing Tristan is the lead. Hold on. This one, let me get a look at this number, 18. Okay. We think that she can get that high enough so that she isn't doubled off. She needs to get to 15. If she's doubled off, she dies. So you can do this. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, Tristan, don't screw this up. Cool. As you can see, a very, very non-nominal chance of Tristan screwing that up. You finished the Dark Stone. Yeah, there is a post game in that one. There's a post game in that one. It's okay, I guess. We going for this? No, we're going for this. Do it. Atta girl. Is the killer bow her thing? Like, she has dropped to a single knee and pulled out 2 arrows each time she's done that. She's done that 4 times. Is the killer bow her thing? Of course, this gives us this, but, you know, minor detail. Okay. That's right, you're doing 14 damage. That's not enough. Again, we're very interested in getting you out of here. But one thing we can do is set up a wall around our more fragile characters that are these guys here to prevent you from reaching them. And we have a feeling that's what we're going to have to do. So first things first, you are going to hit him like this, okay? Okay. This is what's going to happen. You're just going to throw a little light on the situation, just flip a switch. And that's how it's done. What are you doing, Laurel? You are best actually right here, strangely enough. You're not going to do any killing here, so don't. You are going to stand right here. This is what you're going to do. Holding this weapon. Sure. So this one won't lance reave you. What you're going to do is recover this one, okay? That's what you're going to do. Okay. Didn't take a look at Laurel here, you know. She's pulling that sprite off. She's pulling this color palette off kind of well. Okay. Okay, her hair matches. Her violet hair matches. It goes with the blue on her horse there, and it, yeah, complements the shield and the horse tail. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. And again, your hair does not match this hair here. So, gotta wonder what you're doing there. All right, let's push them off into the light. They don't need to be here anymore. Put them out of their misery. Oh, that nice little chunk of XP gain there. Okay. Oh, big dodge by Izzy. That was huge. That was huge. Now, we did not get the killer bow out of her hands. That means she's still vulnerable to 2 brave lance thrusts to the abdomen. That's probably what's coming for her. Good. She survives. She survives. See this big dodge. See, Izzy. Izzy should have been the dancer of the crew. Okay, we know Carla existed. Past tense. You're interested in Reforged. You played a normal. It was easier than expected, but it got pretty intense late game. It got intense because it was going camping and it needed to be in a tent. The first Romhack I've played more than... Yeah, it's amazing how fragile. We'll add to that statement, my crocodile hat there. It's amazing how fragile Fire Emblem designs are. Like, literally, a single enemy here can literally change the whole tide of a battle. Like, one single enemy can do that. That's not, especially on harder difficulty levels, it's not unusual. Sup, dude? Did you lose faith? We know how this conversation goes. It's not important. So we've got situations brewing here. Cool. Oh, you were talking about Darkstone. Gotcha. Okay, this one is not coming to us. This one, they are, but not on this turn. We could bait them and try to get the head start, but no. Well, actually, maybe so, since we're just fighting off this one at a time. And if we do wait, we might have to fight off all of these guys at once. The problem is we're too close to the edge of the screen here, and you know how reinforcements just like to pop up. Speaking of popping up, I love it how these guys are still in there. You guys hang out there. It's still a good idea to go with this guy for the experience points as well as the key, even if we do nothing else here. We're fine with that. That's just something we do at the end. Assuming that, because we are going to assume, as with many of these other battles, that she is going to be coming at us eventually. And she's going to bring her asshole friends with her. But that's neither here nor there. Yo, T, you got something to say? All right, so it's best to hit you indirectly first. We can do that. Tell you what, that is an Izzy job. You're going to get Tristan's cheerleading here, and we're good with that. Take him out. Okay. Her streak of crits with the killer bow runs out now. This is fine. This is fine. You got a brave lance. That is also fine. Oh, Tristan, so close but so far. You are going to do this. Okay, Tristan taking 12 there. He can take 12 just fine. Like, he'll be okay. The problem with doing this is that, I mean, yeah, we can get this kill without much trouble. All right, cool. Now, what to do about Uta? The answer is usually obvious. The answer is 90% of the time is to be passive here. Okay. Let's get a look at this. Let's just get a look at this. Hold on. Okay, Uta actually survives here just fine. Provided this doesn't hit right here. This doesn't return true, as they say. You are going to step up here. You're going to get that killer bow out of her hands. What are you doing with this? You find that lying around to say, oh yeah, I'm going to be using this very soon. Don't you worry about a thing, Pa. No, get that out of your hands. And while you're at it here, do this. There should be a Fire Emblem Awakening. Call it Fire Emblem Shattered Crom. Okay. Okay. Oh, Laurel. As critical as we typically are of Laurel, she's gotten a fair number of pretty clutch dodges there. Shattered Chroma's Lunatic Reverse. Okay, Izzy can get this kill. We think she's able. Oh yeah, look at Izzy go over here. It's not close either. Izzy. We get it. Got this penchant for being puckish. Trying to be all random and cool. But you don't need to make things more exciting than they already are, Izzy. We get that's kind of in your personality. You're interested in things like that. But you don't need to be doing that. Dismissed. Speaking of dismissals here, we are going to be triggering this guy immediately. You've got these guys, a bronze bow and a silver bow. And you've got that annoying dodge function, don't you? You do, don't you? Yeah. This is annoying. That's annoying. Huh. God damn it. I didn't see you assholes there. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Well, you know what you're going to do. It'd be great if you got this crit. You know, it'd be a great time for one of those. You elect not to do that. You know, we were wondering when that whisper was going to show up. We don't recall the camera panning in that direction when they did show up. We don't recall Chapter 2. Well, that one is probably kind of rough. Because we do remember a couple of rougher times being in the early going. Our Walter, Glenn, and well as Reeve all died very early. So, you know, they didn't die, they just kind of tapped out. We get it. What do you got in your hands here? A sword and that. That's not good. Uta's going to go right here. Uta's going to go right here and heal up you. But when Walter and Glenn die, we didn't usually feel cheated. Why is there an exclamation point? Do you have anti-cavalry? Oh, you don't. So why is that when Laurel checks you out? There's that to do. You know what? Never mind. Or is that this guy right here? That's this guy. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, you're just gonna shove this lance up this guy's ass. God damn it, Laurel. You can't do anything. Alright, are we YOLOing this with Quinn? Are we really doing that? We don't usually support such actions. But Quinn is made of some not terribly... Oh, look at Quinn over here. Okay. Okay, it'd be nice to bust that out when HPs are a little higher. Enemy HPs are a little higher, but there's that. Yeah, you can whisper, you can whisper. We can't guarantee we'll get to it right away, but you can whisper away. Weird, it's not a big deal. Do you have pass? You do have pass, gotcha. How about this lance up your ass? I don't like that. So you're just gonna go here. Oh, the block strangers thing. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, here, let me do something there. I'll give you a follow in Ain Dreams. What do you say to that? Cool. There we go. Boom. Hey, what's that doing there? You're a very regular contributor here, so, you know, it's not a bad idea to follow you. I'm gonna say that now. All right, we're looking to get this avoid number higher. And no better option than the trusty lance for that. All right, the Goth contingent arrives. Okay, Tristan not getting doubled up. Silver weapons are curiously heavy here, so there's that. Okay, here come the South Pukids, the Southwest Pukids. Oh, Tristan hitting him twice. Okay. Okay, now Tristan is a dead man, and provided they go and attack us. And because we've already had one death here, we can't afford another. We've said that we couldn't. So we're starting this again, people. We're starting this again. Day of Wrath. They're trying really hard with that title. We have nothing against trying hard, by the way. You can take a look at us and... No, it's... like, people are trying too hard to be nonchalant. I don't think that's a good way to go through life either. Okay, here we go. We could... Very tempting to just sit here with, like, Tristan and a healer and just say, yeah, this is what's happening. We're all just going to curl up here and hang out here. We will be letting them pick away at, like, this staff here. Like, you're going to let them take that rescue staff. Going to let them do that. That's why we're not super rapaciously going for treasures. Because you've got to believe that you know, you can buy them eventually, even rescue staffs. There might be some shop late in the game that allows that. That's why we're not exactly going to be walking to Mordor to get treasures. We're thinking about doing that, just hanging back here and, picking them off from here. Like, only give enemies access to units here. That being said, Tristan he does do that. Gonna have some work cut out for him. We're actually gonna try that strategy. We're gonna try that strategy. I'm just gonna shelter here in this throne room. The throne allows a lot of bonuses, but that's the bonus of not getting gangbanged is better than whatever bonuses it allows. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and go in. Let's see how that strategy gets us. Yeah, you can talk to Gurley here. Sup, girl? Shut up. Izzy. Well, Izzy, so Fabian's back. Say hello to Fabian. We're not the biggest fans of our eulogies being, trivialized, but this is how it goes. And we're just going to hole up in here. That's what we're going to do. Tristan, you just kind of stay there. Izzy or Fabian, you build supports with Izzy, is it? You got supports with them, although you're already at an A with Purse. Okay, we do not... We actually remember that happening and being surprised when it did. Laurel with Fabian and scored. Fabian is here, so go ahead and hang out with him. Okay, let's go, babies. Quinn, he's going to hang out here. Quinn to win. And you hang out here. Okay? That's where you're going to be, Tristan. What's up, dudes? Shut your mouth. You too. Cool. Again, you guys just twiddle your thumbs. Thumb your twiddles. They eagerly await enemy attacks. Now, we're not of the thought this is going to be very beneficial. We don't think it is, since it's a little too obvious. Now, you'll see it after a time and be like, yeah, let's not concern ourselves too much with that. Green units are going to be green units. They have made that clear. All right, let's see what's coming. Who's going to come to us first? Movement of 8. Movement of 6. It's probably going to be you, right here. Probably going to be you. So we're just going to see, we're going to hole up here, see how well that works, okay? That means you too, Milla. That means you too. Though you could probably 1v5 this group here just fine. We are going to bring you closer to here so that, this one can give you some healing power. Oh, you can support her. That's right. We know how that conversation goes. Bruh! Okay, there we go. She's... Just say Millie here has learned her lesson like a good girl. It's not. Can't afford to be doing that anymore here, Millie. Excelsior. Good job, Millie. Good job. Now, you seem like the kind of person who would, they would have kind words, compliments go to your head. So we're going to be very conservative with how we dish out our compliments. You physically cannot make it here in time. What we can do is get you back here. All right, you can heal her up. Just go ahead. Not a big deal. The better place for Milla can actually hang very well on the inside of this throne room here. She can do that very well. Izzy is actually tempted to start cracking skulls here. Very tempted to start cracking skulls. Izzy and Fabian do have a, yes, they do have a support. Not sure it'll matter much. Good job, Fabian. Good job. We know it's only 8 damage. There's only a 54% chance of ever doing damage there, but fine. Okay, we don't think these numbers increase despite Fabian's cheerleading. So we're just going to put you here like that. And say, if we are going to do this, it's going to be a long battle here. It's going to be long. But we think we got it. All right. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Izzy is potentially a good unit to go here and start attacking, considering her weapon triangle advantage against Aminatomes. And those are the only things that can hit her here. From here. 33, that's also 33. Okay, cool. Cool. Now let's not see the 17 hit you. If it does, those generals can really put a hurt on you. Cool. All right, what's happening here? What's happening here? Well, little by little, Tristan is going to see what he can do here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And every turn, we can have somebody heal Tristan. You're the one for that job here. Yes, you are. Tempting as it may be to have Milla start, damaging some of these enemies, that's actually what she's going to do. Because Tristan's going to have a lot of problem with mages. Whole lot of problem with mages. Apparently, well, that's... Dang it. We were hoping he could get here to throw a thunder at them, but she could do it. The problem with her doing it is that she's very fragile. We're going to have her do it anyways. trade this for this. Okay. She is made of tomes now. And we have to make sure to get that Thunder Tome out of her hand when the time comes. Okay. Uta coming through under pressure there. Now, again, get that Thunder Tome out of your hand. Just do it. Cool. Let's see how we do here. All the enemies chomping at the bit to get us. Oh, come on. Way to go, Uta. Okay. Keeping things exciting for us over there. Oh, if Uta dies, it's a reset. There's no question about that. Show us a nice solid set of games. Okay, your other one was better. Your other one was better. But fine, we can work with this. We can work with this. These two have been missing each other a lot. Just thought we should toss that out there. This hack works in mysterious ways there. Works in very mysterious ways. Okay. Is he letting you know what's up? It's her level. Show us 4 good arrows here. Let's be aggressive with our asks for. Yeah. Okay. It's a little less than 4, Izzy. I'm just going to put that out there now. Hello, rescue staff. We have one of those. I have one of those in our stash there. We don't necessarily need. We have no great need for another. Is that? We'll get him. Don't worry about this one hitting you. You've got healers abounding. Izzy was pissed. Izzy was pissed. So she had enough getting dinged over there. And made sure you knew, made sure that, yeah, you knew about that. Hey, Fabes, bruh. Fabian would have been a good pick to help get rid of some of these mounted units, but that's okay. Oh, okay. Go get him. Uta leaving. No doubt about that one. Yep, 100% chance, just the way she likes it. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. We are aware of that moment. Okay, so she's actually fine this turn. She's fine this turn. Milla is very interested in getting involved in this fun, and she's going to. Sup, dude? So we're a little tired of this. Little pukeheads swinging their little steel lance at us. A little tired of that. Any chance you can get this kill for us, Tristan? Okay, we'll take those odds. We should not have taken those odds. No. Oh, that's right, you don't have your Thunder Tome. She's got it. Oh well. We'd really like for you to get 1, 2. Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem we have right here. His cheerleader was a little too far away. Oh well, well, the staff for him is not, so we're going to patch him up. Tristan's like, as long as I got my boy Quinn up there, I can take this all day. But can you take this all day? Tell you what, that's what we're going to try to do. Hit him with your silver boat. Good job, good job. Fabian harnessing the power of Western Montana in the palm of his hands. That's what he's doing. Now, Tristan avoiding attacks beyond what is expected here, it's not super essential that he does. We prefer, if him hitting more meant getting hit more, we'd take that. But fine, we understand this is how it's got to be. So is this one just going to hightail it immediately? Or are they going to be opening up like this door? They're going to be going down toward this door here. Questions abound, indeed. And we do believe you can cut through this tin just fine. Actually do a really good job of it if you crit. Will Tristan finally get this kill? We're gonna give him that shot. How many times have you missed this unit, Tristan? How many times? Okay, Mill is sitting here like, okay, fine, fine, fine. This is how it's got to be. I understand. Cool. Okay, just pecking away at him. I'm going to peck away at him. Yeah, they're a little more disciplined. They're a little bit more restrained. Oh, fuck you, Fabian. You know that. The enemies are a little more restrained here. Tell you what we're going to do. Well, routes wouldn't be so bad if it was just, yeah, okay, you know. You got this group of 40 enemies, no reinforcements. They're placed in a way that rewards good play. Cool. Now, in this game, there'll be a route starting out with 10 enemies. Cool. In each round, the number of reinforcements comes that equal the number of the round it is. So, round 1, 1 reinforcement, 2, 2, and so on. So by the time you get to like round 13, 14, 15, it becomes impossible. And the enemies are way on the other side of the map, so that's the... That's fun. This is good. This is good level design. And this game, that's kind of this game's thing, is good level design for those asking questions about it. Do this. Cool. Brave weapons go very well in at least generals' hands. They do. They do. So you don't need healing at all. You do. The problem with you going here is that this one has access to you, so we're not going to let you do that. We could rescue you out of there after you get this kill. If you get this kill, which you won't. Tell you what, you just go over here. Just go over here and wait it out. That's what's going to be happening. They are dragonkin with dragon stones. That's... You know, they're called dragon teeth in this game, so there's that. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, about time Tristan finally knocked that puke it over. Okay. Now, hopefully that will reward him some gains here. Let's see, some good ones. Let's see. All right, this is pretty good. You're shoring up your weaknesses here. Fine. But if you had to choose one to cling to your strengths or shoring up your weaknesses, you really should play to your strengths. Like, one here does you more than one here, just so you know. It's like dismissed Tristan. We understand that, you know, you might be trying to get with a girl who's attracted to resistance. Fine. So this one's going somewhere. Where's this one going? That's curious. Are you going this way? Strong possibility. Yeah, that is a... the halberdier animation is a little... It'll fake you out. It'll fake you out. Fabian, we're going to trust you to get this kill. Let's go, Fabes. Fuck you, Fabian. Milla, see this? What? This is how a real man handles this. Okay, Fabian, don't you learn from Milla? Cool. Uta almost getting that kill. Tell you what we're going to do. Can you just get this? Oh, this will be fun. This will be fun. This will be fun. Tempting. Very tempting, considering as though this number here is favorable. It's quite favorable to our interests. Oh, so close, so close. Will this get done? Ah, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. If only Varus were here giving you wind. We know wind gives you a speed bonus here. We know that gives you a speed bonus. Red equals, yeah, but that's got to be a Darkstone reference. It took some, we had to really train ourselves to get over that. So close. Tell you what, can you just do this? Just, you feel like doing this? Do you feel like doing this? Thundering this one to death? Go ahead. Try it. There we go. I love Fabian getting shown up by the magical ladies around him. Showing him how it's done. Okay. So we are in a position where we can be a little more aggressive here. The problem here is that if she goes here, attacks this one, she is within range of this one with her bow. And this one too. That's why it's not smart. Might be a little smarter to do this. No, it's not. Tristan, it's not smart for you to do much of anything. You will be holding your axe, so do it. Cool. You just heal her up now. Just do it. Oh, and by the way, in Ain Dreams, it's red does not mean good. Red simply means protagonist in that one. All right, Laurel, you just sit there. You cheerlead for Tristan. That'll help him. Any help you can give to the boy is good. Fine. First, Fabian flubs those 66s. Now he loses the coin toss. Fine, you gotta get him out of there. Get somebody else a little more sure, a little more steady-handed in there. Gross Priest? You mean Reeve? Two-time winner of People Magazine's Sexiest Man of the Year? Okay. Good. She's not getting doubled off over there. Yes, it's we are strong. We are here to help you. We're here to help you see things in a different, more enlightened way. And yes, much of what we do here is pure cinema. We prefer not to describe it as such, but, you know, if the phrase works, it works. Okay, fine. You know, not sure how much good that's going to do you. Now, that could help bring in the waves of reinforcements here, but, like, the guys here have already started moving, although Carlisle is just standing like an idiot. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Uda needs to drop back. She should do that. This dude should not exist anymore. We'd greatly like that if this guy, well, didn't exist anymore. Problem is that we can't kill him. We can't do it. Not without a crit. And we're fine with that. We have to make sure that everybody here can withstand one of his shots to the dome. Two of his shots to the dome. We have to assume everybody here is getting doubled up. This is a very high attack speed. It means getting Uda back pretty far. Can Uta withstand a double shot at that? She can absolutely withstand a double shot at that. She just needs healing. Oh, look at Uta over here. Okay. How well are you doing here? Just asking for a friend. Okay, not well enough. Yes, is Crocodile Hat doing check it out, we shall. Crocodile Hat doing the honorable work of making Andrew Ben Nintendo clips. Uta doing the just showing her frustration with things here, as she should. Okay, yeah. That's not bad. This is gonna... Both of these, yeah, again, it's always good to see you get this, but here, you heard us mention your lack of performance here, so it's good to get that. It's good to get that. So your HP is 13, your attack is what? 16. Your defense is 9. That just barely kills you, so she needs healing. Now, we can have you have and wrist him. In fact, we should probably do that. Yeah, that could make a pretty good highlight reel. Maybe we'll consider such things. These things are always on the table. What you're gonna do? Okay, so what you're gonna do? Smack them like that. Let's go, Fabes. Don't get hit, Milla. Crocodile Hat, keep chasing that burning horizon. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll see you around. Armored Core 6. Armored Core is a phrase we have not heard in a long time. AOT. Bruh. Damn it. We're hoping you'd be able to get a kill here, but that's not what happened. Now this is very little daring to do with her. Since putting her here puts her in the range of, like, here. I mean, by the way, Crocodile, it's like, you're still here? Cool. But we don't think we're going to be able to stream the next 2 days. So for those interested in keeping a streak alive, keep this in mind. It's... Thursdays are gonna be very tough for us the next... Basically the rest of the month, at least. We're just IRL Andrew and Nintendo as things going, unfortunately. So yeah, and then Wednesdays, we'll kind of see it from there. We don't think we can do this tomorrow, though. So just for those who are going streaking. Clips only go back 1.5 minutes, or so, if I'm working this thing right. It's been a while since we've made a proper Twitch clip. So we aren't quite sure. It's a bit of a mystery. Alright, he's had enough of this nonsense. Quinn? Quinn to win, baby. Cool. Cool. Now, you're definitely capable of placing this tin can in the recycling bin once and for all. The problem with you doing that, then you'll have to move Tristan and you'll be very vulnerable. Well, we'll see what kind of strange, curious, and interesting things happen here, shall we? Tristan, T, what you doing? I don't like the idea of you attacking once here, taking 10, and then attacking again, and then having this guy attacking you again and taking another 10. And then this guy, these guys are the threats for Tristan right here, these magic tossers. They are the problems for Tristan. You got your staff on you, don't you? You do. Cool. So you're going to use that to heal up you. Just do it. And you take one step closer to Tristan. We'd like you to get that support with Fabian, because we understand you two have a thing going. Tristan is going to try and hit this guy, 36%. Go for it. Okay. 36% of the time, and misses every time. We know that's 64, we get it. All right, going for Fabian. Why wouldn't you? Oh, fuck, he's got thunder. Say we don't like what's happening here. Fabian is... Now this guy's got Fabian in his sights right there. Oh, you choose Tristan as your target. Fine. Oh, wait, no. We thought you were the Whisper. Yeah, we see why you're choosing Tristan as your target. We mentioned this. Oh, Tristan! Making a miss on that 81. That was clutch. Nothing more clutch than that. So, here's the thing. If this one hits you, is it going to be for 19 or 9? We can include that 1 or not. Okay, you got hit by 19. Fine. Okay, cool. The silver bow does your attack speed no favors. So let's say Tristan has you with whom to deal, and you. Say we have to be prepared to pour one out for Tristan. Oh, look at this. They're cucking. These guys are cucking him for now. I mean, it's still kind of bad. You can kill him, and then you can kill him, and then we'll have to reset. There goes our tank. There goes our tank, boy. Let's try this. Let's do this. Tristan, if only you weren't wearing green. We all know that if the name of the game is Fire Emblem and you're wearing green, it makes you... reduces all your stats by a minimum of 30%. We know what the stats show for you, but come on, we know. We know that's just in theory, not none of this in practice bit. Tristan reaching as far as he could, couldn't touch nothing, not even a boob. You know, Ulala there might let you get some, I don't know, she might be into guys like you. You know. She seems like she's a good personality. You're thinking, if we see some girl out of a guy's league, it's like, okay, looking at you. Me thinking like, all right, yeah, good job. And then we meet her and it's like, dude, you can do better. Get out of here. Anyways, that's the point. Ulala seems sweet. She seems sweet. A little slow though. She's fallen behind since her ascension, strangely enough. Anyways, great tank there. Just doing it there. Leaving behind some good weapons. This is how it goes sometimes, though. Tristan, one for you. One for me. All right, Whisper in the throne room. Cool. So, who stands in this spot? The only obvious choice is Milla. Like, she's the only real choice here. I'll do that. Hey, Quinn, you feel like, getting crit on him? Getting lethality up in this bitch? What is lethality? What is it? Let's see this thing. So staff users should have a personality conducive to it. That usually is the case. Sometimes it's fun to have, like, this staff user there who's, like, kind of reluctant. Not so reluctant where it's just an obvious cliche. It's just like the staff user who had the responsibility thrust upon them, and now they have to become the secondary reluctant hero. That's a little dumb. But it's like, yeah, I guess I'll take up the staff. I mean, I'm here. I happen to be there. Okay, I'm not the most giving person, but sure, here's, boop, some HP for your troubles. Any significance to the bottle of Hendrix, or is it just happenstance? It is happenstance. It's, in the old days, we did it with a bottle of Steel Reserve. We didn't like the idea of, like, had to class it up a little. And Hendrix, not many people actually recognize that. A couple people have. So it's a little less known of a shape, though still rather distinctive. The goal is to get, like, a unique custom bottle just for these moments, but this will more than suffice for now. Denny is best dancer. We recall Denny actually dying pretty early for us. But Radiant does 1465. Let's do this. Steel Reserve is something you try when you're... Actually, we don't recommend trying it. Go ahead, Izzy. Now, Izzy, it's like out of all the units who probably shouldn't get their attack sapped, Izzy is near the top of that. Uta, you can get this kill. You can finish them. Yes, you can. Do it. But Steel Reserve, in case you're just, it's something good. Looking to get a little buzz off of like $2.79. Yes, the price of 40s has inflated all the way up that high. It's a bit of a shame. Okay. Okay. See this? Good. Good. Your resistance continues to stride ahead of your defense, which we find interesting and curious. It was not to expectations, but fine. But yeah, look at this. This number, we noticed this number being kind of low for you, but tomes, you seem to be hitting at a good rate with them. And this is your calling card right there. Let's put this in the hall. Let's not forget that you gained that. That does not go unnoticed. So we don't have time to check up on our tech specs while that's playing. All right, we're YOLOing this bitch right now. Milla, go ahead and do it. She's getting in there. She's like, I'm the new Tristan now. What you gonna do about it? Probably kill her, but, you know. Details, details. All right, Fabian is going to mercifully send you to a... mercifully send you to your finishing point. We didn't get Orson's unique weapon. Veterans of our YouTube channel will see this. They'll see Orson dying actually to Ford, of all people. And that Monica got her revenge. We just said, it's like, okay, we can get this step and let's see what happens here. Because we understand that Orson splits if Monica dies. The reverse is not true. Return to fight like this, it's for all but it gets results. Okay, when left the village for, okay. Due south, yeah, that's maybe a little too much freedom for you. Well, you're on a horse, and he isn't, so unless you're running amongst trees, that's not exactly a fair fight. Okay. Milla. Starting off strong here. Let's go see what she gains here. Okay. Okay, this is not quite a Hall of Gains level, but this ain't bad. Yeah, I mean, this number ain't bad, but what you're going to do with it is unknown. Dodge some crits, okay. Enemy crit numbers are not terribly high. At least we have not seen anything too terribly high. That's good. This is, of course, good for this. Mages are going to come at you, and you get your dodge and shoes on, girl. Not to be confused with your hoe heels. Okay, she chose to eschew her dodging shoes for something else. Now, this is not a bad play by her, leaving this one alive, so now she cannot be attacked directly. The unfortunate fact of the matter is that you can hit her indirectly, you can be indirect, you can be indirect, you can be indirect, you can be indirect, you can be indirect. These two, their indirect attacks pose no threat. But this one probably kills her. Okay, they provide a nominal threat. She's likely to double up on this one. Okay, she does not, which is not a bad thing, not a bad thing. Let's see what she's got going on here. Oh, that archer, well. If she's, if she dodges this, opening our wallet, that's what we're going to be doing. We had to try it, baby. We had to try it. Going in, we knew this was too obvious of a strategy to be effective with the crew we've got. With the crew we've got. It might be a little more effective with a barrier staff, might. But Tristan ain't, yeah. Even with a barrier, he still gets worked by those flux tomes. All right, take three. Take three tonight. Tech is golden tonight. Well, we're only streaming at 720p, to mention that inane dream statement earlier. We're only streaming at 720p, which isn't too big of a deal. This game is in like 240p. No one is clamoring to see this to see Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones, in 4K with like this 1200 frame rate, okay, FPS. No one's doing that. See if we can shore up the items a bit better. We do not have a barrier here. We don't have a barrier here. Okay. That's fine, by the way. Okay. Gotcha. We did not know that. Our Orson died quite early, so we were entreated to no such curious redheads popping up on the screen. Let's see this one. We'll give that to you, unenthusiastically. So Tristan is back. Cool. We're going to do the strategy we employed before, which is to say, curl around this way, maybe cuck them improper. We liked doing that. That was quite satisfying. Just hold them here, and then just kind of try to face one wave at a time. Maybe they should back away from this wave when it comes to us here. We faced this wave here was a little much. So backing off here, and then having Milla join the crew. She provides roughly as much firepower as the rest of the crew combined, let's face it. Well, the rest of the minus Izzy crew. Izzy is a bit of a firecracker. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, we know. We can make like a tree and leave. So Quinn and Millie have a support network going on between themselves. That's cute. Shut up. And Tristan is still good for a cucking. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. What's going on here? Everybody else just get up. Get up on it like this. What's up, Fabes? Here we go. And Tristan knows what he is fated to do. He's going to hold this in anticipation. That's fine. Maybe you should hold the other one, the bow there, but oh well. Not the bow, the lance. Stand by your man. You know, you're going to become Tristan's man. You're going to become the A support if Ulala dies, and we are increasingly of the thought this is going to happen. Shut up. All right, hold the spot right there. Hold the spot right there. What's going to happen? And this crew pretty much holds this spot right here. Like, she can take care of herself pretty well. Well, she cannot. She can. She absolutely cannot take care of themselves very well here. All right, what's going on here? We know. You guys are going to sprint to us. That's fine. A little annoying, but fine. Dying in 5-6. Yeah, that's the 5X. Yeah, that's what happened with us. 5X, that's the one where it's like the reverse. We distinctly remember 5X from the vanilla version. That's the Ephraim and Orson storm the castle. It's like in reverse, where your guys storm the castle and you have to knock uppity Ford off his perch. You know what you got to do. Let's not be bad. You're talking about the post game? It's the post game for Darkstone is kind of memeish. We don't envision it's actually not terribly difficult. For starters, it's like you'll get all the units back eventually through goofy cutscenes. Or a couple of them are like memeish, like, hey, recall there being one where everybody is an armored unit. All the enemies are armored units. You recall there's one where, hey, every single enemy on the screen is ridiculously strong and you should only deploy one unit. That's either Lion or the Demon King. And they just summon the boss to step on a spiked square for like 10 turns over and over again. All right, this group can pretty much stay here for now. Like, we'd like to confront these guys when she comes with us. The problem with doing that is that when doing that, she's going to be a little bit busy here. And if she leaves them to go there, these units are free to attack the stragglers here. And we're actually kind of fine with that. We're actually going to be doing that. Let's go see where she's going to be going here. 6 units, or 6 base move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She is going to be here, so our units need to be about right here. Make sure no one's standing in this square. This square should also, one of these 2 squares should be left open. The post game was actually kind of hyped in that one too. But it turns out it's just a little different it's just a slight reworking of the post game of the original. We didn't feel like trudging through it. That being said, it was nice seeing the units who died. Like for us, it was like Reeve died, Glenn died, Walter died, but Glenn, like all these units. It's nice to see some of them back. It's like, okay, yeah. Oh, Selena's got a cool individual weapon. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Okay, the northeast there has been cucked. The northeast has been cucked. Who knew Tristan was such a bull? Okay, this is wholly expected. You should expect no less from green units, especially the ones in this game, especially the ones on this map. This is, like, we've seen What's-Her-Face, we've seen Xena perform. Like, we don't need to talk about the performance of flying green units here on these maps. Okay, let's take a look at these guys' range here. Now, these guys, we're only going to give them access to arrowed units. That's all that's going to happen. Your movement range is 9. Oh, crap, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can stand here. Silver bow. And you can stand right here. Iron bow. You can stand here. You can speak with him. We've sat through this before. It's up. Shut up. Quinn to win, baby. This is not La Croix. This is Soleil. And it's orange cream flavor for those who celebrate. It's, we saved the liquor for... Not the worst idea to have liquor now. It's actually kind of a terrible idea because it's very warm here. And actually sweating up a storm, but you know what? For the viewers, we do this. All right, what's going on here? You guys are far behind. That's fine. That's how we like it. Tristan is going to go right here, just making sure he doesn't, he doesn't, you're not tapping him anymore. Laurel, you're just going to go right here, okay? This is where you're going to go. I'm going to watch Milla do some serious damage out there. Now, the downside of doing this is that rescue staff is going to be taken from us. Fine. Like, our units are going to be too far away from it, walking distance-wise, to catch up to it. God damn it, Miller! What the hell's the matter with you? Okay. Fabian is sometimes just needs a gentleman's touch, he says. He's not entirely wrong. Okay. Milla is sitting there like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I don't screw this up. Do the twirly-whirly thing. Spin to win, babies. Right, cool. All right, so who goes this way? This is actually kind of an important question. She goes this way. This is definitely going to happen. We'd like for, I'll tell you what, it's generally our characters of lesser importance and lesser defense go this way, or go this way. Fabian? Bruh? Oh, you got thunder on you, don't you? Okay. I'd rather not take those odds. You're going to be moving up. This is all there is to it. You're going to be going up against these pukids over here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so Tristan can obviously hold his own against these pukids. We've seen him do it. He looked just fine. I mean, he looked like this. But he looked just fine when you don't see his face. Izzy! How do you do with this, Izzy? Izzy actually does very well here, so it looks like we don't need to have everybody slink back as much as originally anticipated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our unit's got to slink back far. Like, they have to go back far. How well are you doing against them? 18 for 38. All right, I actually like those odds. So who doesn't? Who slinks back furthest? You know what? Enough thinking. Just do this. Go ahead, Fabian. And we actually think that's a nice little touch of this game, of this hack, that like the throne isn't this curiously wholly infallible implement. It's like just it's because some soldier sits on a damn throne. It's like, what? Ho, 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 look at me. I rule the castle. It's like, no, come on. That's a bridge too far. Okay. Okay, not a bad set of gains for Fabian. Not a bad set of gains. We'll take them. Have little choice in the matter. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You're going to heal her up. I like the idea of actually Uta being in front there. She's got great evasion. She just can't get hit twice by those errant 30-somethings. On the other hand, it's a great candidate to handle this. She's going to, actually. Give me thunder, she says. Okay. Good odds, good odds. All right. Has got to get that curiously heavy weapon out of her hands, or curiously unwieldy weapon out of her hands, and she'll be good. Milla. Sup, dude? Shut your mouth. You go all the way back here. Make a little trade. Who is under the biggest risk of getting hit? Probably you. Well, the object of this map is to get the leaders. Well, probably both of them. Yo, T, you know what to do. That T, he sure is T. Okay. While holding a recover staff. Dude, was that a kill shot? We don't think it was. Oh, it was a kill shot. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Getting clunked twice. We suppose it's a good thing that we did slacken him a bit. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. We think we've got a plan for you, man. Where are you? Okay, cool. Again, not a fan of these two numbers like that on her. Not sure she's quite got it. Uta, though, we'll see what she can do here. What's her ability? It's this, it's the thunder ability. It's weapon weight. Okay, +2 damage and +5 crit. What weapon is he holding per chance? Oh, these are big. Yeah, don't even think about trying to outdo them there. Just don't. Just don't. What you can do, Milla, is this. Inane Dreams, what are reliable hit rates? Now, Milla is going to take point. Milla, Tristan taking point. There's no other acceptable option. Uta is a very good option for taking this one. Or for at least weakening this one. Let's see how she does here. Do we feel lucky? Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't. Just hit him with this. Just do this, okay? Not looking to see any of those weird ×2 things swirling in the enemy's battle forecast. You can't take that, Uta. You just can't do it. What you can do is get this kill. Nah, just kidding. You can't do it. What you can do is get this kill, can't you? Oh, look at Tristan. Okay. Okay. Leaves him a little open to a Lance Reaver, but we don't mind that. Oh, fuck, Tristan. Is this where Tristan's villain arc begins? Because, you know, you've been putting your numbers, like, here and here lately. We think that they're better off invested here, here, here. There you go, Tristan. Let's put this in the hall. What do you say? They're reliable for the enemy to get that. They're 74 to miss. Cool. So who stays back? Who is the best candidate to stay back here? Again, we saw you can't perform well here. You simply don't. Is this a Quinn win to get? Is this a Quinn win? We think it's not a bad idea. Quinn sits by, takes this win. Doesn't have to get close here. But who does get close here? We need at least one more unit to clog this up a bit. You are a non-terrible unit to clog that up a bit, so you're going to do that. Now this Pukid hits her twice with a Lance Reaver. And these guys come at her with a bow. She's in trouble. Who gets this kill? Who do we like getting this kill? It's gonna be you. What are you doing, Fabian? Okay, it's gonna be you. You need to have a little more power up in this, so fine. Wait, Izzy can attack with the Slacken staff. Okay. That's good to know. Izzy about to take that trip to Gainesville. Okay, it's a good level. It's a good level. It's a good level, definitely. Yeah, we can work with that. We'll work with that. So if you stand next to Miller here, how well do you do? We're actually going to try this out. You need to grab some drugs. We understand you're a bit of a fiend yourself. Let's see how he does. Let's see how he does. We actually quite skeptical of his performance there. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, he's getting it twice. All right, let's hope none of those bows hit him. Let's hope none of those bows hit him. We have clasped the sword of many things. May this be the sword of enemy missing for you, Quinn. Oh, fuck you, Baltimore. All right, fine. Stave Lord Supply access would help the utility of effect staves, yes? Oh, but enemies hold things like sleep staves. They have unlimited uses. We don't think we're going to be entrusted with such things. Okay, so you need healing. Okay, are we really doing this? So Quinn gets the heal. Quinn gets the heal. Or Quinn gets the kill. And she heals him. Fine. But before you do that, you got to get that thing out of her hands here. Oh, get it out of his hands. Oh, wait, never mind. Just get the kill. All right, cool. Radiant does a lot, a defense resistance boost. We figured he's going to get hit twice by no matter who gets to him, so we'll give him the defense, give him that defense mechanism there. And you can see that Slacken did not produce the results we were hoping for there. So this is where our guys are at now. Okay, cool. We're going to give this, where's the Swordmaster? We're going to give the Swordmaster access to her. Give him a little temptation. Holding this, may they approach her with a Lance Reaver. Yeah, we saw this coming. We saw this coming, not a big deal. As long as Laurel doesn't get 9%ed. Because none of these tin cans can reach Laurel. See, they're going for Tristan instead. That would actually be a very good design quirk here. It's like we're comparing this to writing, literature once again. You have these very long, flowery, complicated sentences all in a row. And then you throw in a couple of very short, terse, like almost terse, almost sentence fragments in there to, to break things up, to increase, to not lessen the effect of the long, strong sentences. Okay, so our units are going to start making their way this way. This is what they're going to start doing. Go ahead and do this. I'm going to take a look at that Swordmaster. That Swordmaster's still full HP. That Swordmaster has a lot of it. Swordmaster has 39 HP. That's pretty good for a Swordmaster. But she's going to take much of that off. Lance Reaver. Now we think she can... yeah, weight of 9. How much do your funny tomes? Weight of 10? Weight of 12. Okay. You can just lean on that Swordmaster with those tomes. Just lean right over them. And that's what we're going to see right now. Cool. 11. 11. Is Laurel good for 11? We tend to think not. Oh, she's good for 11, but not at a high enough rate. Quinn? Bruh? Is this a win for Tristan? Is Tristan gonna have to come in and do this for you? That's not a sentence you're usually interested in saying in your daily life. 59, so we do believe that's going to be the highest odds there, besides our magic users. Yeah, let's say he knew how to deploy certain devices. There you go, Tristan. Tristan coming around. Is it too little too late? Probably, but it's what he's doing. All right, can you mess these guys up with this in your hands here? You can. What's going on back here? What's going on back here? Not much. Okay, cool. Cool, so we can start this party in earnest. And we're going to. All right, 30 damage. 30 damage. We know that none of our units are likely capable of 30 damage. That's fine. So let's get a look at what exactly this entails. Lethality. Instantly kill opponent. Okay, gotcha. So a 10% chance. Okay, we can't ever expect that to happen. The thing about those like oddball skills, you can't expect them. Like it's asking an awful lot to expect that to happen. Hit him with the wrist. No, that's how do you get a negative kill? Like you get a kill and then they come back to life. Probably a good idea to heal you up. Probably. Because if they come at you with a Brave Lance, that's trouble for you. So this is what we're going to do. Yo, Q. Yeah, we would not be surprised if some lethality came down on us like a ton of bricks. Good. Let's not see if love this 84. Good. Had a girl. Oh, almost gains, almost gains. That's okay. We'll get him next time. Get him next time. Okay, you're going for that win, I see. God damn it! Utsa, what the hell's the matter with you? God! Excelsior. We're doing a reroll. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. And she's not getting out of this, is she? I mean, we'll try rigging it one more time, but not doing this. Not Luckily, we did sneak a save state in there. Thanks, Tristan, for that. Okay. That's how the game wants it. Okay, let's do this. So, gotta get a new RNG seed. Just gotta get a new RNG path. Fine. I think we got that in us. Just for the heck of it, we'll see Quinn try this out. Okay. I don't like this one bit. But we're still gonna go with it. Actually, we're not going to go with it. It was a nice try, but you know, what the hey. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Those were fun times, weren't they? Okay, so we're not going to mess around with Quinn trying to get crits or lethality. We are going to have Fabian, though. Fabian cannot get this kill with Thunder. He cannot. Can you get this kill with this? It's like this. We recall you doing this last time, Quinn. All right, cool. Now, what we're going to actually have Quinn do is swap staves with Izzy. This will allow Izzy to heal him up all the way. Cool. Yeah, these guys can't touch. Can't reach her. And we're fine with this one coming at her. At least we think we are. You've got a defense of 13. That's actually not terrible. You've got an attack of 28. Okay. So up. So that's about 30 HP you're going to lose here. Yeah, you should be fine. Should. And you've got your cheerleader right here in Fabian. You've got a C with him. Yes, you do. Cool. And Laurel exists. Tell you what. I'm going to stick Laurel right here. It's gonna grab her trusty sword. Okay. Oh, okay. Laurel has gotten a fair number of those clutch evasions on 74s. Case in point, Lucky Laurel. Maybe switch names between her and Lucky. You could peck away at Tristan. This is fine. He's good for it. Lord knows he's good for it. If he's not, he's gotta wonder what the hell he's doing with himself. Okay, so this group is going to make their way this way. Gonna approach those guys when they get here. Cool. Uta, recall you got clubbed twice. Recall you got clubbed twice back there. Okay. Steel bow weighs less than... Yes, it does. It weighs less than Hellfire. And certainly less than Fimblebitter. So you might be better off doing work against this one. Good. These guys are pesky. Just get them out. Get them out right now. Fine. So this should be something Laurel should be able to do. Laurel's not capable of a whole heck of a lot. But she should have this. Should. Okay. Now, Brave Lances are now going to be pointed at her. Curious to see how well she does with that. All right. All right. So Milla dodged the 30-something. Maybe Uta can too. Maybe Uta can tuta. Go ahead, Tristan. Make his breakfast. That sounded a little too nice of you, Tristan. Okay, so what's going on here with you? Yo, Q. Oh, okay. Okay. 19. Chance are good for 25 there, Izzy. Possibly with a crit. I like those odds. Yeah, we'll take them. I'm not enthusiastic about them, but I do like them. Let's go, Q. Cool. Cool. And how much damage are you capable of doing, Fabian? Eight. You good for 17 over there? You good for 17 with like a steel bow? Or slacking? We don't think so. 14, yeah, that's not quite gonna get it done. Even if you crit with this, it's not gonna be a kill. But go for it anyways. Big dodge there by Izzy. Huge dodge. Huge clutch dodge. She was coming in clutch there. Which one of these are you taking? Let's take this one. It matters very little which one it is. Man, this tin can, this poor tin can simply cannot win a coin toss. Now, when you're a red unit and you can't win coin tosses, that's how you know you've really, really made some wrong decisions in your life. Izzy not letting 2 of those 38s hit her. Even if she did, she'd survive. But she did run into some trouble with that second one. We can't deny that. This cannot be denied. All right. Let's get this over with. Who gets this kill? I like the idea of giving whoever's holding Thunder the kill. That's Fabian, isn't it? No, it's Uta, isn't it? Whoever's got the higher skill is going to get that kill. 20 Utas. That's definitely you. And how much damage would Thunder do there? So, fire. You recall you doing how much damage with fire? 7. 11. Is Thunder 4 stronger than fire? Thunder has a strength of 6. Fire has a strength of 5. No, it is not. Damn it. And look, we got pukeheads here showing up. Miller's like, I am a pukehead killer. Just going right to him. Where there is no turning back. Except to the save state we had given. Alright. You're taking this kill. Quinn gets the kill. This is fine. We're okay with it. So, in order to take a look at the units here. We're going to take a look at what's on the map here. Like all this. We're looking to only fight one front at a time. We're looking to get away from these guys. Not looking to fight them until these guys up here are done. Okay? And this guy too. Like... these guys are not in our way at all. So Quinn might actually be able to stay behind. Which we don't mind. And I actually don't mind, really, like... this, what we've got going on right here. Tristan, you. Like, you can go at him if you want. Okay. We're not sure we'd recommend that for you. That's what he's going to do. Tristan's going to hang out here. With this. Cool. Okay. And of course, Milla just dove right in. It's what Chads do. Now, let's get a look at what's going on right here. Uta should be healing up her friend over there. See, we actually don't mind Uta running into this over here. You can't use that, god damn it. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Heal for Lucky Scroll, cool. I'm gonna take heal from her. God damn it, why didn't you trade with... you fucking idiot. Alright, fine. She's fine here. No one can hit her here, but it's like we have to use a... gotta use like a staff. I'm gonna have to worry about healing her up in a future turn when the leverage may be a little higher. Okay. So Tristan is in trouble now. Tristan is in trouble. He's got this coming up. He's got this puket over here. This one can hit him with magic. Let's see if they do. Let's see if they do. We actually thought he'd be a little bit better equipped to handle what was lying before him. He is not. Toss your swords. We're doing this for him once again. Yeah, Tristan, we've done this for you once. Fine. Good unit, the tank. Let's not have this hurt us later on. Let's reunite with Duolingo, and after that, we'll reunite with Winston. Other proper armors, yeah. Tristan, one for you. One for me. One for the homie, one for me. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get back into it. Yeah, Tristan falls. Yeah, Tristan is, oh, remember, fine. All right, if this gets Millie great gains, we're here for it. Okay, this gave Millie great gains. Tristan died, so Milla gets a Hall of Gains level gains here. Look at all this. Love to see those arrows ding upward. Love to see them ding upward. All right, let's go ahead and do this. All right. So, this is what's happening here. You have an Amina Reaver, and we do believe that you do very well with it against this Pukit over here. We're really pulling back from this group. We're pulling back from them. No, we are not. She is the type to thrive on others' losses. We strongly suspect that about her. Like, there's just... It's like IRL Andrew Benintendi. We have a long history of, like, noticing, like, picking up on, like, people and things that we notice in people, like before they, you know, like beloved people who are actually not good people. And Milla strikes us as kind of like there. We can't take credit for this. It was actually IRL Andrew Benintendi's father who pointed to Ellen DeGeneres long before any rumors swirled out about her. And she's like, you know, she's taking a little too much pleasure in like other people's misfortune. Like she hosted like this Japanese style game show where it's like where it's like wrong answers were punished. And she's like, ha ha, yeah, now to dunk you in this slime. She took way too much pleasure in that. He made the observation. He's like, hey, you know what? You're probably right. Probably right. He was like pushy with her guests on her talk show. It's like, yeah, he noticed things like that. And we noticed things like that, but that's a talk for another time. We have this map to win. It's like, and Milla strikes us as like one of those units who is like, to say she's, she gets a rush whenever she kills somebody. She's like, I just killed an enemy. What a rush. May I live to kill again. Okay, how best to do this? You can Amina Reeve this one right in the face. And we actually think you should do that. Or go. Tell you what. You cannot kill them outright, gotcha. Now let's neutralize this one at the very least. It'd be great if you can throw a crit on us. Fuck you, Baltimore. Fuck you, Miller, for not critting. If you're gonna get hit, at least have the decency to crit, okay? Uta is probably the best unit to stay behind here and clean up these pukeheads. Actually, you probably are the one to do that, aren't you? Though you are at a disadvantage here. On the other hand, Radiant, you can 1v them. What's coming up beside? Oh, for fuck's sake, this is so annoying. Alright. You're going to go right here and throw some Radiant on them. This is what you are going to be doing. You can try it again. You can do it until that Shine Tome expires. We get it, tomes don't expire here. It ain't going to do you a damn bit of good. Well, look at Quinn over here. Okay, it's got a lot of life in these old bones. All right, this will serve you. This will serve you in the very near future, in the next turn at least. Will definitely serve you then. I'm going to serve you this level in the Hall of Gains. All right, let's do a little bit of work here. Like, just don't. As much as we'd like this one killed, we don't think we can do that. We can do. Is get you right off the map. Oh, slow down, Fabian. Slow down, Fabes. Yeah, let's just get this decisively over. Good. Cool. Cool. Let's see what's going on next. Here. And, oh, okay, interesting. Uta is another unit whom we can leave behind here. The problem with doing that does leave a couple of our units vulnerable. Lacking. Izzy, total domination there. Okay. So you need healing. And you need to get off the map more than anybody. So let's get you off the map. Hold on. We're going to see how well Uta does here, just for the heck of it. Oh, crap. Look at Uta go. Nearly getting that kill. Can you and Uta combine get this kill? It's not a very good idea. But, on the other hand, because Uta will be left wide open with you, and well, actually just you. Maybe we should give that a shot. Uta, what do you say? Win this coin toss for me? God damn it. You know, we felt that was not going to work. We just, that's a punch to the gut. All right, that causes all of our plans to go awry. We're not talking about bread. Cool. Again, any more deaths, we got to turn the clock back. Okay. Okay, we haven't had a ton of tepid gains. This is tepid adjacent, but we can work with it. We can work with it. Some defense is gonna prove rather useful now. All right, you stand right here. You stand right here. See what you can do. Now, Mela is wide open there. Okay, you really think you can do anything to Quinn there? We get it. You're trying to be a Harlem Globetrotter up in this, trying to... Oh, look at Quinn. He was insulted at you approaching him in such a way. We would be too. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay. Oh, God damn it! Well, Uta flubbing it on that one. Uta flubbing it there causes this. Okay, so we are going to have you just shine a little light on the situation. Don't miss. Good. All right, cool. And we do recall us being fine, as long as we build a nice little wall around our units, and we're going to do this. Heal is 5 plus magic. Your magic is about 10. 15. Is 15 going to get you fully healed? You need 21. Let's get him to 20. Let's get him there. Did this exact same thing last time. Again, Radiant will serve Quinn well in case this little prickly swordmaster decides to step to him. And you're equipping that weapon. Okay, nice, nice. You guys play it safe back here for now. You guys are not going to be able to... Overextending yourself, not going to do you damn bit of good. So don't do it. About time. This is about time one of those landed for the enemy. Fine. Now this makes Tristan a very tempting target. Let's hope he's got his defenses up. He does not have his defenses up. That's 11. Let's hope he's able to avoid one of these attacks, because he just got that bomb set of games. Not see him flub this. He flubbed it. Okay, fine. Well, the save state is just earlier this turn, so this is where we're going to go. Maybe giving the kill to somebody else is in order. This kill, we mean. But we still definitely like the idea of Quinn taking it. Take it to the house, Quinn. Cool. We're going to put his cheerleader beside him. Give him this. Sure, take that. These tin cans don't have direct access to her, although this one does, but we think this one's going to be the one to do that. And you two just get as close as you can without stepping into the red. And we don't need to exchange any staffs here. This should be plenty sufficient for Quinn, especially holding the Radiant Tome. It is a defensive booster. Let's do this. God damn. I suppose that if Quinn takes that kill there, it's just destined that he is rocked by a crit on that next turn. Fine. He should, yeah, he's not going to be messed with again. If he did, they're just going to fire an arrow at him. Fine. And Laurel, not employing any dodge tactics despite having more than ample. Now that tin can telegraphed their attacks at her. God damn it. God damn it! Alright, let's try to rig this just this once. If not, it appears as though Quinn could not take that kill. Okay, fine. That's how the game's going to do us. So Laurel could not take this kill. She just can't do it. Does not have it in her, not even close. Again, we like the idea of Quinn taking the kill. This time do it with Shine. So now you don't have the defense boost. You don't. Cool. That's what's going to be happening there. Is that? Again, doing this again. This should be fine. The fuck are you doing, bitch? God damn it! All right, let's go. Okay. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Hello, Expo Dojo. What do you know, yo? I see you're going on a little streak of your own there. We see and appreciate that. We see and appreciate that. Okay, smack him with this. Just do it. Okay, don't miss this one, Quinn. Okay, cool. Cool. You can see a non-terrible chance he flubs that and dies as a result. Okay, so Izzy, this is what you have to do. Okay, you have to trade the right staff. And don't give him both of your heal staffs. Boom. This is what you got to do. Help out the big Q. All right, cool. Like the idea of you holding this, you don't need to be critted by no Swordmaster doing some funny, weird things, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Streak of Pain. That'd be a more fitting subtitle for this game. Fire Emblem, Sacred Stones, or Fire Emblem, Streak of Pain. Okay. Well, at least she hit that one. Okay, let's see what we can do about this. Let's see what we can do. Are we really in a spot where someone has to die here if we go with this? Because we're not cool with that. Again, the game puts us in very strange situations. So does Quinn have to step up here? Does he have to do this? The problem with Quinn stepping up is that he needs to be healed by her. And if Quinn goes here and she goes here, these two combined do not have enough firepower to get through this guy, or do they? They don't. They don't. Laurel can't do a damn thing. She can't. So what we're going to do first is actually heal first, then have Quinn get the kill. That might make a difference. What are you doing, Izzy? Trade with Quinn. There you go. That's being I mean, this is not a face that screams high intelligence, but... So first Izzy heals, then Quinn attacks. Maybe this will re-rig it so we don't get critted off so easily. And don't get too aggressive. You're not looking to get into these tin cans way. You know, you do all right in the defense. Actually, you do pretty freaking great in the defense department. Why don't you go here, actually? Why don't you take a more aggressive stance? I see. We were unaware of such a thing. Okay. So Quinn was not doing this before. So maybe it was like whoever's turn in the attack queue got a special little treat there. Be it a crit or a lethality. Okay, maybe Quinn just stole that Swordmaster's crit from them. Strange situation. Okay, we should remember that. Alright, let's do this. Your attack range, your attack range. I'm tempted to put you in their attack range and not be able to do damage, just to bait. Attacks defense. You're going to hold that just to bait one of these tin cans away from these guys over here. That's what you're going to do. God damn it. Everybody gather around. We're doing this for Laurel. We've had enough. Yes, we know we have a save state, a half a turn back. Okay. Laurel, 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 the most disposable member of the crew, is not getting the strength we're looking for. That's simply all there is to it. She's perfectly skilled. Sufficiently fast, though not dodge tank fast. She may be a viable dodge tank on other difficulty levels, but not this one, not this one. These things happen. She will take her interesting weapon collection and a fine-looking battle sprite to the grave with her. Laurel, one for you. One for me. One for the homie, one for me. Let's do this. Okay, why couldn't you have done? We would have definitely preferred to seen Laurel do that. But we get it. She was going up against a Reaver weapon. Oh, well, this is just delving into your psychological history there. Inane Dreams, it's learning new things all the time. Izzy's about to learn this bow up this pukid's ass. Oh, damn it. Again, we'd like for her to put herself in a spot wherein she could bait the pukeheads over here, especially that whisper. We've seen Milla get hit by 30-somethings this whole time. It would not surprise anybody watching this to see her get clonked by that one. That being said, she's had her evasion shoes on most of this time. Who is looking for a kill? We're looking for somebody who can do 18 damage to that tin can. 18 damage to that tin can. Is this a you thing to do? Why, yes it is. She's just gonna go up there and take it. She says, yeah, my name is Uta. I run this show. She also is gonna take a trip to Gainesville. Let's see. Okay, that was tepid. We recall some of your other fours are much better, but fine. We simply have to accept. And Tristan's gonna accept this lance up your ass. Cool. 17 damage. 17 is Quinn. That looks like Quinn is the only viable option for that, and he's game for it. Is he ever game for it? Okay. Swordmaster Pukid is there. Fresh off their kill of Laurel. Izzy, let's say you here. 21? What can you contribute there, Fabian? Fabes. Go with this, just go with this. 12, that's a big if you hit it. 6. Okay, you're good for 22, aren't you? 22 steel bow? Any chance you're good for that? 24. We don't like the hit rate on that, not one bit. Slicer, 12. The Rune Breaker hits them at 93. Well, we're going with this. God! Ah, this game is terrible. I hate it so much. Well, fortune favors the bold. Okay, we accept. What have we got going here? Okay, we accept. Building the defense there, we can see. Okay, we accept. Yeah, let's put this in the hall, babies. In Inane Dreams, it's probably like settings, personal settings. Look for a gear. You should be able to do it there. We're not talking about look for steroids either, or look for bicycles. It's like display settings, personal, something like that. Okay, so we do not have to YOLO this way. We don't have to do that. We do, however, have to bait this one. If you can get a kill here, that'd be great. I mean, that hits big. How bad does Ermina Reaver mess up you here? Not too bad, actually. Well, in this game, fortune does absolutely not favor the bold. Like, in this game, fortune is reserved for being almost as timid as you can feasibly be. It's not an exaggeration, people. Alright. I'm going to do that thing where we put Quinn back here. Quinn is going to stand there. He's told his... What are you doing? Hold his Radiant. Cool. They can't hurt you. No matter how hard they try, they just can't do it. Everybody else is going to favor this direction. By favor it, we mean just kind of hang out just outside the outer edge. Here's your attack range. It looks like this. Your movement is 9, we recall. Yes, it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cool. Tristan, you need to move right now. That is a Millis spot to be, and she's cool with that. Hold on, let me get a look at you. Your movement range is 8. Yeah, you're going to stand here. You're going to hold Heaven Wrist. You're going to be going up against a Dark Tome and an Amina Tome. Get your dodging shoes on. You get in between them like this. You just get here. Get in between the 2 attack ranges. Slacken. Why don't you use that here? Have yet to see this produce the results we're looking for, but there we go. She is going to have at least 2 attackers coming at her, maybe 3. Yo, Uta, again, you don't need to do very much at all. Your resistance, you can't resistance tank these guys. You can't do it. You can't dodge tank those guys. But what you can do is sit there and twiddle your thumbs. Lethality! No. $62? More like 0. Lethality! No. Okay. Fine. Cool. Crit, baby, crit. You do the old spinny thing? No? Okay, fine. It's most unfortunate that she's not doubling these puke hits off. Okay, so this is actually kind of important. Because Whisper Pukehead is now going to be going for the chest, so you cannot hit Milla. These Pukeheads are taking up the spot around her. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Not okay, not fine. Damn it, Milla. You know, fine. If that's the difference between doubling them off and getting doubled, that's fine. We're fine with it. We're not, but we're fine with it. What are her odds of only gaining? That's all she gains there? Just speed. And by the way, this failing once again. We gave that to her so she would dodge arc fire. She, of course, failed to do that. Let's go check this out. Okay. Not going to worry about strength for now, so 50, 25, 12, 9, or 3, 2, 1. Basically, 0.5% was their odds of gaining, putting up that absolute clunker. And it was an absolute clunker. Let's not pretend it wasn't. All right, you have a slicer bow, and we are going to be taking you out with one shot. God damn it! Oh wait, that's we didn't see these down arrows. You should have gone for the other guy. God damn it! Have I mentioned that we hated this game in the past 10 minutes yet? All right. That was actually a pretty big miss right there. A huge miss. Because Uta is almost forced to go in here and start doing things. The problem is her resistance is not good. It's not good. Go ahead. All right, fine. All right, fine. Let's see how Quinn grows here. Okay, you've had better 11s, but we can work with this. We can work with this. So these two cannot go beyond these two. Fine. And we don't really mind our units being here like this. This is your movement range. Cool. You got thunder on you, Uta? Why, yes you do. Go crack him out of the sky. Cool. And we understand this will get you gains. Okay. We knew that unit is double ascended and she's not. But still. Okay, you have a healing item, don't you? A healing staff. Recover. Gotcha. Well, no time like the present. So we hope that this brings the Whisper closer to us. I'm going to take a look at this Whisper here. Okay. Even if the Whisper drops us the chest keys, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Got the hate clip. Yeah, there's probably going to be more from that. So we appreciate the collection, and there'd be a nice little compilation for when it's good and useful. All right, cool. Patching up Tristan there while you're at it. So this one's coming to either Uta or Tristan. And that's fine by either one of us. Let me get a look at this. Hold on. Your attack is 17. Your defense is actually quite good for a fragile mage. It's this. You'll be losing 20 HP, provided that nothing strange and curious happens. All right, let's go. Okay, Fabian. He's got non-terrible HP on him, all things considered. He doesn't have a whole lot going for him. He doesn't. So now we know he's going to slicer bow the right unit, and that's not the right unit. Take it to the Mage Knight and just get it over with just like that. Okay, you should be able to double them off easy. Oh, okay, we saw this happening, yeah? Saw the gun again losing this much HP. Okay. I'm not going to say that was a W for Uta, but it was a non-L for Uta. Shut your damn mouth. Alright. Let's see what's happening over here. And again, I like the idea of these two being a wall against these mages. Slice and dice. Very good. Cool. How is this group doing here? Not bad. Okay, not too bad. How many kills can we get here? Because this is a pretty serious question. Okay. God damn it, I hate this game so much. Alright. So this Whisper looks unkillable. I mean, maybe we can get somebody down there to get him. Moving you down takes away the magical barrier we have here, and we don't plan on employing that. We're not. I'm not going out like no punk. Okay, look at Uta go over here. The problem is these guys are going to eat Uta for dinner, and she is not looking to be food. Hey, Tristan, you ready to shove this axe up somebody's ass? Oh, you what? No. Yeah. Alright, no whammies, 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 no whammies. Good. Good job, Izzy. Cool. So Milla is actually free to be rather aggressive here. Would like for her, maybe not on this turn, but the next one, to get into this Pukid's way. In the meantime, she is going to start bullying these Pukeheads over here. Whoa, that's a kill. Provided you hit them both. Or crits. Okay. A very non-nominal shot of her, well, spilling the spaghetti there. She did not. Okay. Cool. This one poses a much greater threat. And Tristan knows what to do with the likes of you. Uta knows what to do with the likes of you. And Amina Reaver. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. As you can see, a very non-nominal chance of Uta dying there. We're glad she didn't. So she can get this tepid but workable set of gains. Okay. Okay. We can work with that. We like getting that chest key too. Alright, Tristan, you're ready to beat some ass over here? Now, we're not exactly fond of what's going on here. Attack of 19. Attack speed of 15. I mean, you're gonna survive this attack. We suppose we can use a physics staff charge on you, but no. Fine. Okay. Now, if only you still had recover, you might be able to work something there, but no, we're good. Let's hope that this doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. Let's go. Bet Pukit here thought it was something special. You know? Being able to produce a basketball out of thin air. Spinning on his claw hands. Twice. Nah. Quinn's like, nah, just don't be worrying about that. Okay, that actually hit him pretty hard. Alright, Fabes. This one's coming at you. Get ready. Oh, god damn it. Well, that's it for today, everybody. If only we recalled Fabian's defenses were so... physical defenses, that is, were as skimpy as they are. It was fun, everybody, but let's go ahead and take it to the house somewhere else, shall we? Yeah, that's, there's... Always assume that there's pain on its way. Just with this game. I suppose that through pain comes strength. But we're about to OD on strength, so watch out for that. Okay. Oh, they're just wrapping it up. Why do we always do that? Why is that so common with us? Just find somebody until, and then they wrap it up. Oh, well. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead host Shinto Reaper one more time. They're doing the whole, what's it called? The Reforged playthrough. We saw a Dozla on screen. We see a Gilliam. We see an Innis. So until our paths next cross, everybody. Keep chasing that burning horizon.
I still remember. Thank you for the raid and to Ben Nin. God damn it! Every goddamn time I keep messing that up.
I hear voices, but my eyes don't lie. Yeah.
I just set that one up. I don't know why I still find Macho Man funny at this age. But how's it going, Ben? Reaper has already given up after one attempt. No. Switch to Percolo. That's steal. how's it going? Hammer kill? No. No! Damn it. This is why we can have nice things.